filter up. Can I have a drum roll at least? I love the energy. I can't believe you guys have energy left. Awesome, awesome. So now I'm going to hand it over to Brad. Was that the crowd control you wanted?
That's perfect. Good job. All right, she's good at crowd control. Okay, so while we have your attention, and before we lose your attention, a couple things I want to mention. One is, one of the questions that started to be asked today by people is, okay, we've done Startup Weekend, what do we do next? How do we either take this idea on, or I've got another idea I want to work on, or I want an opportunity to be involved with startups. How do I find out what's going on? Well, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on in the area, because there's lots. First thing is, I encourage everybody to join the Monterey Bay Entrepreneurs and Innovators Meetup, because everything that happens around here we put on that meetup, so that way you'll know what's happening as we go in the future. So go to meetup.com, search for Monterey Bay Entrepreneurs and Innovators, and sign up, and you'll find out what's happening. Secondly, a few specific things happening. Every semester we do an entrepreneurship forum right here, right in this room, on various topics. This spring we're going to be doing Tales from the Trenches. We're going to have a panel of entrepreneurs talk about their experiences and what has worked for them. That'll be February 12th, so coming up in, what's that, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think, from 4 to 6:30, right here at the University Center. Second, a great follow-on to Startup Weekend is Startup Challenge. They're not the same thing, but the Startup Challenge is a business pitch contest or business plan contest, whichever you want to call it, and it also works as an accelerator. So in the Startup Challenge, we have a set of introductory workshops, and those are going on now. Then there's going to be a Preparing a Winning Pitch workshop that we'll be offering. The first one of those is February 13th, and that's going to be actually in that room over there in this building. We'll be offering more than one of the Winning Pitch workshops. Then you enter the challenge by March 10th. Doesn't cost anything for the workshops, doesn't cost anything to enter. The first round pitches are March 28th. Those happen right in this building on March 28th. And out of the first round pitches, we'll select a set of finalists to go on to the final round. There will be finalist workshops, and we're setting up mentors for the finalists to help them move their businesses forward. And then the final event will be May 2nd, and that's held at the Irvine Auditorium over at the Monterey Institute of International Studies. So the Startup Challenge happens over a period of time. I encourage everybody to take a look at entering that with a business you've looked at here or another business. More information at www.startupchallenge.org. Innovation salons, we run those during the semester on the first Friday of each month. And the next one we're going to have is March 7th, and we're going to do some unmanned aerial vehicles. And that happens on campus here. It'll be at the Student Center, but then we're going to go outside and we're going to fly some unmanned aerial vehicles. So that's going to be pretty fun. Then April 4th, we have another, do you ever remember what it was? April 4th, we have another innovation salon. It will be publicized on Meetup, but none of us who are organizing it can remember what it is. We have too much beer, or maybe not enough beer, more beer. I actually used to distribute Pabst beer. It's my favorite. The Ideas of March, an Android app competition. You come in, work in teams to develop Android apps. That's March 14th to 16th here on the campus of CSU Monterey Bay. So open to anybody who's an app developer. This is the third year that we've done that, right? And that's been really successful. Monterey Bay Entrepreneurs and Innovators, we're doing meetups on a pretty regular basis. The next one will be February 12th, and that's going to be at the University Center, and that's going to be a pitch and demo. So if you're looking for a next place to practice your pitch, this is the place to do it. Sign up for this. Send me an email letting me know you'd like to pitch at this, and we'll get you on the list to do a pitch or a demo for that. And something new coming to the area, they're starting a startup grind. The first one is actually going to be this coming Friday. Join Meetup for more information on that, because that's happening. It's in development right now, and more information coming over this next week. So that's going to be this coming Friday evening. Do we know a location for that?
We're still looking for a venue. You know, if we can get a building location or anything in the Monterey Bay area, we'd love to talk to you.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll find a place for it. We'll let everybody know on the Monterey Bay Meetup. Okay, cool. And finally, for getting help with developing your business, I want to tell you about the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center. They can work with you if you're a small business. They can work with you if you're a small business wanting to become a big business. And they provide these services are paid for by your tax dollars, which means if you're a business, you want to work with them, it's free. You don't have to pay any more for it. They do great work. The SBDCs have tables set up outside. The Monterey SBDC that covers Monterey County businesses is out there, and the Santa Cruz Cabrillo SBDC that covers Santa Cruz County, and they cover some of Santa Clara also. Right, so if you're a Gilroy person, they're the ones to talk to. They're out there also. And the Santa Cruz ones came with swag, so go talk to, is Brenda, right? Go talk to Brenda, she'll give you a cool tote bag to take with you. Okay, we can't do this without sponsors, so I'm going to take a moment and talk about our sponsors. We have global sponsors, good old Google. Anybody ever heard of Google? No. They're big into entrepreneurship. Yay for Google. Coca-Cola, world's most famous brand. .co, how many of you used .co this weekend? All right.
If you didn't use your .co yet, it's one free .co per participant here. So you have, yeah, I know. So don't worry. I have a Post-it note on my table that I was using back there. Take a photo of the code, but it expires on Thursday. So if you haven't it's good for a full year, but you have to have registered by Thursday. So get on that.
Cool. Amazon Web Services also is a sponsor. And then our local sponsors, the Institute for Innovation and Economic Development. That's, I'm an associate of that. Eric Dow, where's Eric? He was here just a second ago.
Get here.
Hiding in the wings. He's a part of that. And I think we need to do a big hand for Mary Jo. Where are you? Mary Jo, the main organizer of this whole thing. She made it happen. Of course, California State University, Monterey Bay. We are extraordinary opportunity. Steinbeck Innovation, adding programs. They've been a sponsor for this, and they have some very cool stuff for us, which I will mention in a moment. And of course, the SBDCs, the California SBDC Network, and the Monterey County Business Council. And I also like to mention the Business and Entrepreneurship Center, and I think the next slide is also the Youth Entrepreneurship Center. They're both affiliated with the Cabrillo SBDC. The Youth Entrepreneurship Center has programs for high school and college age students, so another resource to use that can provide you good help. The SBA giving us all money to start our businesses with, and all they want is a slight lean against your home. Excellent. And Blinkist. We've got some prizes from Blinkist. Blinkist is a new company. They're providing summaries of the world's best nonfiction books, including business and entrepreneurship books. And they've got some prizes for the winners. Cypress Baking Company. Geisler 3, those cool mugs that you got, the white mugs, those are from Geisler 3. Office Depot and Office Max, all those supplies you've been using, the really cool Post-its and markers and all that came from Office Depot / Max. Guess who's been buying companies? Pepsi. All right, the Pepsi challenge. How many of you are Coke? How many are Pepsi? Palermo Bakery, Taylor Farms, all those good greens that we ate. And thank you to all of them, and a thank you to all of you.